Like we saw Luka Doncic struggle from the free throw line in that Clipper series. So if he's going to continue to only hit...
Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel! The 2021-2022 NBA season is rapidly approaching, which means clubs must make significant off-season changes soon. Amid all of this, a potential Ben Simmons trade has been the buzz of the off-season in the NBA. Let's have a look at the ongoing Ben Simmons trade rumors. Number 5, a deal that has the potential to shake up the NBA.
I think just finding him a little bit earlier into the game, making sure he gets, open steals, whatever it is, and getting him the ball where he wants it.
This is the type of deal that might shake up the NBA, not only because Simmons is so terrific, but also because the 76ers' asking price is so high. They want an all-star player in exchange, which means a club having an all-star player would have to give one up. This has been the stumbling block in the process thus far. There aren't many candidates that have that kind of talent. They're also adamant about not giving away those guys. There was a time when the 76ers were trying to work things out with Simmons, but that is now clearly over. According to Keith Pompey of the Philadelphia Inquirer, the 76ers point guard has informed the organization that he no longer wishes to be a member and that he intends to report to training camp. Number 4, will clubs try to rebuild with Simmons? Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers are most definitely not long for each other. The only issues now are where and when Simmons will be dealt, and what the Sixers will get in exchange after trade rumors escalated into Simmons threatening not to report for training camp. Daryl Morey, the Sixers czar, began by asking for the moon. Nobody took a bite. He was expecting Damian Lillard or Bradley Beal to become available, but that has yet to materialize. It's possible that it won't happen at all. Even if it does, would those clubs try to begin a rebuild with a player like Simmons? Or will they go for the more popular option of young prospects and drought picks? Simmons' trade value has plummeted as a result of poor playoff performance and the fact that everyone knows he wants to be transferred. If he were to return to the Sixers for the start of next season and put together a solid stretch of performance, his chances of getting dealt would rise. However, it is in Simmons' best interest not to rebuild his trade value because it would mean his next club would have to pay less to get him. Number 3, waiting is becoming the most appropriate option.
I think when I had so much downtime and we weren't playing, the season was over, I just get homesick. You're at school, he's going to school.
So what if it takes till the trade deadline? Joe Embiid is 27 years old and under contract through 2026, even if it takes until next summer. There's still time for Philadelphia to deliver its ultimate championship product. The title window appears to be open, and you have no idea when it will close. Embiid will always seem like an injury danger, even if he's been in good health. However, waiting is starting to feel like the best option. Right now, the Sixers may push for a deal that, in our perspective, would make them a better club. For a guy like Simmons, CJ McCollum should be accessible. If he isn't, Blazers GM Neil Olshey isn't doing anything to surround Lillard with a real contender. Philly would have the half-court creator that it needs to adequately complement Embiid if the Blazers brought in, says Robert Covington, to replace some of Simmons' defense. Number 2, Simmons might start to appear appealing.
Come back and make that happen in the fourth quarter of the second half. And it's one play at a time. It's getting a stop, getting a bucket, and multiple stops down the road.
The Golden State Warriors come to mind as a club with a lot of youthful talent. We've heard the Warriors are hesitant to team up with Simmons and Draymond Green, but that may change. That's a club with even more urgency than the Sixers, since its superstar is 6 years older than Embiid, and if Klay Thompson's return doesn't go as planned, if he's, for example, significantly hampered as a defender, Simmons might start to appear appealing. The Warriors do not have a player who is better than Simmons, nor do they have the sort of lead playmaker which the Sixers require. If Andrew Wiggins returned as the best current player and the money to make the trade work, the prize for Philadelphia would be a mix of James Wiseman, the number 2 overall selection in 2020, and Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, lottery picks in 2021. Number 1, this is a tough problem.
Look at the slow walk for Ben Simmons, because until he starts knocking these down consistently.
If Philly wants to start flipping properties, that is a deal that many clubs would be interested in. If Lillard were to become available, the Blazers would be more interested in a new start. With several high-end prospects they have no other way of acquiring than in a player like Simmons. If Philadelphia acquired Golden State's package, it might become Lillard's next destination. It's difficult to plan for an unknown like Lillard to become available, and then the Blazers to desire whatever package the Sixers got out of the Simmons deal. This is a complicated problem. Morey is attempting to extract significant value from a deteriorating asset, and the message here is that he has several options. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.